I'm here again with my friend Dr. Peter Gorman, president of MicrogateUSA, and I want to talk a little bit about performance. And the one protocol we have on the BFS OptoJump system is the vertical jump. And I think as a coach and as a teacher, we all have used the vertical jump as a tool for assessment and measurement. Now, in our protocol, we do 3 vertical jumps, trying to jump as high as we can. And we get a very accurate measurement, and that's excellent. Now, the added part to that you have helped us add and been part of our system athletically is the 5-jump test, in which we jump 5 times as high as we can, getting off the ground as fast as we can. Now, I absolutely enjoy looking at these numbers and seeing what they really represent. Could you explain that to us a little bit from an athletic standpoint and performance as far as progress in terms of training?
Okay, so it's classic, the vertical jump. You have a 40-inch vertical jump, you have a 30-inch vertical jump. Wow. But power, P, equals flight over contact time. So I could have a vertical jump of 40 inches, but if my contact time is 5 seconds, to execute that jump, I might have lost all the power from it. So when I jump up and I just touch something to see how far I could go, it doesn't give me a resemblance of contact time at all. So we came up with a test. We said, okay, let's see what the potential is of our person in the near term. Let's give him 3 powerful jumps that he could take as long as he can to jump, and we'll get a very exact number on the power of that person. Okay, so now we have power, we have his contact time, and we know that it took him a good amount of time to execute each jump. Well, we're going to go do something at BFS. We're going to train him. We're going to go to the weight room. We're going to feed Mr. Muscle, and we're going to feed him properly. So what I wanted to do was add another test in called the 5-jump rapid fire test. And what I wanted to see in one period of training is that what used to be my power that took me a long time to do, take all the time I want to execute that power. Now in rapid fire, with proper training, I could get to that same amount of power very quickly, because that's what the game is all about, executing power quickly, not giving all the time in the world to load, reload, and go again. So what we want to see with that second test is that your power can be that high, but at a very quick rate.
Okay, now that brings up a very interesting point for me, because in our coaching environment, we talk a lot about plyometrics, speed and plyometrics. That's what wins games. Now, if I take a look and analyze this test, obviously I understand the raw power of the vertical jump. I know something, if it's a 40-inch vertical, that's pretty doggone good. That's unbelievable. For the most part with high school, I'm dealing with anything from 8 inches up to 25, 30 inches. That's pretty common. However, most people don't understand what contact time really means. And when I take a look at this test, for example, this individual, their vertical height, their average is 13.5 inches. Not bad.
Not bad.
But their 5-jump test average is 12.4. Again, not bad. But the contact time is 0.37 seconds. Now, in my experience, 0.37 seconds, that's a lifetime on the ground. That's a long time on the ground. What is your experience with that number in terms of contact time for a world-class athlete?
The fastest contact time I ever... Remember this, the snap of a finger is 0.25. There was an athlete a few years back in the World Congress in Science and Sport, a guy by the name of Rowbotham, your gold medal Olympic champion. And what they did was they laid the OptoJump system out on the track, and they wanted to measure his contact time going over the hurdles in his office, the track. He came over the track, he came over the hurdle, he touched and went in 0.076 seconds. Wow. 3 times faster than the snap of your finger. He never touches ground. He's basically always flying. He's the gold medal champion. So what we want to do is contact time means stop. It's the point where your body stops, regenerates and re-explodes power. What we want to do for our young athletes with proper training is we want to keep on increasing their power, but we want to keep on decreasing the time it takes to do that. You have this ability to have power, and we want to be able to very quickly execute it.
As you can see within the structure of this test and having that ability to measure contact time, we have an assessment tool that will allow us to get our athletes to understand why they have to train technically correct. Thanks again. And again, like always, please check out the Bigger, Faster, Stronger website.